Back here live at Madison Square Garden, Steffi Graf up a break in the third set and up 15 love. Another error off the forehand.
Well, the server's just struggling. There's only been 3 holds of serve in the last 11 games. Wow.
Seven breaks of serve in that second set.
Miss hit. 30-15 Graf. Taking a look at what happened in the second set, and what really stands out is the fact that Martina Hingis, 11 winners to only 4 for Graf.
Yeah, things really turned around for Steffi Graf. She had 16 winners in the first set, only 4 in the second set. And the unforced errors were pretty close with the 2.
And converting on 4 of 5 breakpoint opportunities against Graf. That is clutch.
And so Graf is able to hold to go up 2 love here in the third set. Tonight on ABC, an hour of America's Pena story, all tonight here on ABC. Hingis opens her service game with the forehand winner, Robin Roberts, along with Betsy Nagelson and Pam Shriver here at Madison Square Garden. Chase Championships final, the season-ending championships, best of 5. Hey, thanks for putting our names up. Don't get much face time to do this.
Wow, serve. Whoa, on a second serve. That's an eye-opener. But you know, you gotta like the fact she tries different things.
Starting to connect is Graf on the forehand side. Just so much power off that side. Tremendous hip rotation.
Well, real trouble for Hingis now. She's already down the break, and Graf looking to take charge of this third set. A couple of points for a 3-love lead.
No. And a double fault, the second for Hingis, as she's down love 3 in the third set. Oh, we're going to have some fun looking back to the 1988 final between Gabriela Sabatini and, I love the hair, Pam, nice hair. In the final, after beating Chris Severn in the quarters and Steffi Graf, but you didn't beat Gabriela Sabatini in the final. Still a valiant effort.
Yeah, and there's one that's still playing a little bit on the tour. The other one's retired.
But, you know, you did snap Graf's 46-match win streak. 88 was a Golden Slam year for her.
That was the most fun singles match in my career here at the Garden, that semifinal. Loved it.
And Chrissy in the quarters, not too shabby.
Definitely lost to 2 people that whole year, you and Sabatini.
How much are you getting paid for all this?
I still haven't recovered.
Just long.
Graf's had a lot of years where she's only lost a couple of matches. In 95, Betsy mentioned earlier, she only lost to Kutzer and de Swart. And this year, she's just had 4 losses.
1 to Martina Hingis.
1 to Dante, who just retired this week in Fed Cup. That was 12-10 in the final set.
Wow, 53-4.
Graf held a match point in that match against Kimiko Date. Semifinals of the Fed Cup.
She also lost to Lindsay Davenport in the semis of LA, and the Novotna loss after losing the first set in Philadelphia.
She's won 6 tournaments this year, Graf. She's entered 10, and Pam, as you mentioned at the beginning of the show, she couldn't finish 2 of them.
Again, coming to net. Oh, just missing is Hingis.
Missed it, but a great play. I mean, it shows the variety of the plays in Martina Hingis's repertoire, that she would attack the serve, come in behind it, just miss the backhand volley. Now, this is in a 3 out of 5 set match. I'm not sure Hingis should really try to battle to get back in this set. Just get her rhythm back, figure that this 3rd set is probably gone, and get herself ready for the 4th. Also, shorten up the points. I mean, that's a good tactic there as well. What you don't want to be doing is spending the next 20 minutes to a half hour trying to get into the 4th, maybe get back to 5-3, lose it anyway.
And concedes that point. Excellent lob by Graf. Another quick point. 30-15, Hingis. Great touch there by Steffi Graf. That's her 8th winner, twice as many as she had in the 2nd set.
Hingis only with 4. Of course, she hasn't won a game in this 3rd set.
Oh, that's so good.
Well, Graf yelled, and then she realized Hingis actually made a play on that. She said yes with her forehand return. She thought it was an outright winner. Then she got a little embarrassed. See, we stay on Steffi here. She starts to say yes, and then, oops. Now she realizes the little one nearly got it.
The Swiss miss.
It's unbelievable, though, how Graf can create such incredible pace. She has one of the strongest, quickest wrists, because the ball gets, a little bit behind Graf on that forehand side, and she can still bust winners. Timing is unbelievable.
Relax point there.
You would not teach kids to hit the forehand as late as Steffi Graf hits it. However, you wouldn't mind the result.
That being said, so the break point's won. Ooh, serve and volley. And she's broken for a 3rd time in the 4th set. And Steffi Graf will serve for the 3rd set when we come back here to New York City. Stay with us. A look back to the emotional night Martina Navratilova ended her tennis career. After losing her last career match to Gabriela Sabatini, Madison Square Garden raised Martina's banner to the rafters in a farewell ceremony extravaganza. And back live here at Madison Square Garden, the banner of Martina Navratilova, who won 167 singles titles, and earlier this year, Steffi Graf reached 100. Only one of 3 players in the open era to do that.
And I bet Chris Everett was the other one.
Very good. You advanced to the front of the class, Pam Shriver. And earlier this week, yet another retirement ceremony. Remember, Martina Navratilova. and Gabriella Sabatini, who retired Monday night. She was the one who put Martina out. Mr. C, Bill Cosby on hand. Festive night. Steffi Graf and Monica Seles. And a great champion, quite popular.
Of course, she won 2 titles here at the Garden.
Finally broke that very long drought she had right here at the end of '94.
Beating Lindsay Davenport.
Yeah, and then she won the first term of '95 and kind of thought maybe she was going to get back into it and everyone was going to get to see one of their favorite players, Sabatini, back in the winning circle. And I think she had just had enough, and at age 26, called it quits.
Well, if you're wondering why it took so much time to get the players back, they took one of their bathroom breaks. First, Martina Hingis raced out, and then Steffi Graf figured, well, what the heck, I might as well go too.
Good as time as any, leading 5-love in the third set.
But we 3 stayed right here.
That's right. Sometimes you got to play hurt. Opening up with a double fault, her first of the match.
And we don't have year-long stats on what you do after bathroom breaks, but that's probably not that unusual to come back and put in a bad point.
We'll keep you in charge of that stat, okay? The outright winner by Graf, 15-all. Too much knowledge. Steffi Graf changed her shirt during the potty break. And a 40-15 lead for Graf.
Double set points.
And Graf takes the third set at love to go up 2-1 in this best of 5.
And towards the end of that game in the set, Hingis was just saying, okay, let's get this nightmare of a third set out of the way. Love 6. Now she's ready to start serving. This is when we'll see how mature the 16-year-old is. Can she clean the slate and start all over in the 4th?
They've been playing for an hour and 34 minutes. A lot of court left open for Martina Hingis. She really needs a hold to start the 4th set.
Well, she needs a hold, period, because she has only held twice in the last 2 sets. She was able to win the second set despite only holding service twice.
Oh, her third double fault. That second serve, only 69 miles an hour, but well placed. It did stay in, and Hingis able to hold serve to begin the 4th set. More of the Chase Championships when we come back.
Chase Championships of the Corel WTA Tour. This ABC Sports exclusive brought to you by Chase. At Chase, the right relationship is everything. And Radio Shack. You've got questions, we've got answers.
Back live here at Madison Square Garden. The fourth set, Steffi Graf leading 2-1 against Martina Hingis, her first service game of the fourth set. A lot of deception there on that lob, and it looked like Hingis thought one of those shots was going out earlier.
That's right. Look at here, the Graf forehand close to the sideline, but it was a shot before that Hingis thought was maybe wide, but she maintained her composure.
Because she pulled up a little bit and then regathered herself.
Well, the side linesman or lines lady put her hands up to her face saying that she could not see the call. So Jane Harvey explaining there to Steffi Graf that she was unsighted. Therefore, the umpire had to make the call of fault and a double fault.
Beautiful shot there by the 16-year-old Hingis. 2 break points.
Showing off some excellent touch early on here that's been working for her. She loves this shot. She has such a good feel off that backhand side. We've seen her belt them down the line for winners, mix it up with the topspin lob. Double break point here.
And she does come through with the break. And it's Hingis going up 2-love in the fourth set. And let's show you what happened in this third set, which Steffi Graf won at love. 9 winners as compared to 4 for Hingis.
Only 3 unforced errors, Betsy, and no break points did Graf face in that third set, but she's already dropped her serve in the fourth. You know, thinking about Graf's match last year with Huber, Graf won the first set, lost the second, won the third, dropped the fourth, and as of right now, we are following a very similar pattern. Of course, when you only play one of these type matches a year, it's really hard to discuss patterns.
The crowd was trying to help everyone out, but the scoreboard is incorrect. It's saying 1-all in the fourth, when indeed it's Hingis leading 2-love, and the crowd just thought maybe they didn't realize that. Help them out.
It's funny when we talked to Martina yesterday about playing, you know, best of 5-set match. She's never done that before. She says, oh, no, I played a couple of matches, sometimes 3 matches in the juniors. All I had to do then was go from court to court. She didn't seem bothered by a possibility of playing 5 tough sets out here today.
But Graf is bothering her here at the break point now.
Well, Steffi did a little motion there because she was not pleased with her backhand return. She just put it back into play in the middle of the court, and Hingis can step around and do what Graf likes to do, which is hit a big forehand. But look at her ready to move forward.
Good job again of mixing up the shots.
It's a big game for Hingis.
Yeah.
She held serve, then broke Graf for 2-love, has faced a break point in this game, and now has come back and now a game point for 3-love.
She has no nerves. She can't. She must not.
I think that time she saw Graf moving forward because she knows when Hingis gets a short ball, she's probably going to drop it short. She's done it a lot this match. Boy, that good.
Well, maybe she doesn't have nerves because she doesn't have time to get nerves. She plays so quickly between points. She really is one of the fastest players, and here you can see once again the forehand doing the damage down the line.
Graf also a fast player, and yes, Martina Hingis is able to hold, and she takes a 3-love lead in the fourth set. Back live here at Madison Square Garden. Steffi Graf opening the game with her 5th ace. And she now leads 30-love. She's down love 3 in this fourth set. Loves that backhand, doesn't he?
Well, you never expect people to go off like that. It's almost like a baseball player that's late on a fastball, but she went with it beautifully and hit the winner in the corner.
He was just able to get a racket on the serve. I told you she loved the backhand. 16 winners on the backhand side compared to 5 for Graf.
4 games worth of backhand winners. Ace number 6 for Graf.
7 between the two of them. Remember, $250 each ace this weekend goes to Althea Gibson, who's having some health problems. The great Althea Gibson.
Now, a lead can disappear very quickly against Steffi Graf. It's only a 1-break lead.
Another backhand winner.
What she does so well, Hingis, is off that backhand side, is that she moves forward. She cuts off any angle. Watch her step just inside the baseline to play it. That's just too good from Graf. She moves the ball so well around the court. Hingis just couldn't quite get behind it.
Now she'll maybe take a couple extra seconds to catch her win. That's the only time. Otherwise, she plays in about 7 or 8 seconds between points. You're allowed 20.
Steffi maybe takes 9. Not much more. The schoolgirl squeal, just too much. And now she faces 2 break points.
Graf trying to get the break back in this set. Of course, if you're going to lose your serve, lose your opening service game in a set, you have plenty of time to get the service break back. That was a good first serve that set up that point for Hingis. Fights off one of the break points. Now we'll see what kind of serve. Does she just spin it in and make sure she gets it in, or does she go for it again?
That one was a 90-mile-per-hour serve.
to deuce.
Well, and rightly so. The crowd appreciates this point. Probably the best point of this match.
She was exhausted at the end of that. She nearly stumbled into the net. Look at that.
She's taking her time now. She's like, I get 20 seconds? I really get 20 seconds?
Yeah, she's like, can the crowd please give me a little more ovation? Whew. Heart rate's up at 180. It's going down maybe to 170 right about now.
2 break points saved.
She did that on purpose. You know, when you're really winded, serve a let serve. It gives you an extra 10, 15 seconds.
Good strategy. Never thought of that.
Well, have you ever been winded, Robin, on the tennis court?
Oh, hardy har har.
Well, she went for it. She wanted the backhand on the line winner. We mentioned what a difficult shot that is, and if you're not behind the ball, it's such a tough shot to play. This one gets away from her just a little bit, skidded through. This court plays awfully quickly and just misses wide. So a 3rd break opportunity in this game for Graf.
Hingis is definitely a little winded in this game. Oh, that's a gift.
Well, and she is so happy because,
Wow.
I mean, she has only had to work so hard the last few points, and to get a quick point, not only does she get back to deuce, but now she can recover a little bit better and be better prepared for a long rally in case it comes up.
And a 4th break point for Steffi Graf. The second ace for Martina Hingis.
What a time for it.
Back to deuce.
I think she sort of flexed her bicep muscle there. I'm not sure at 16 she has much of one, but great effort.
Misses there just. Steffi's going to take a second look.
Even Martina called it out, just in case.
Which I hate, and a lot of veterans hate on the tour when the young kids come on, left over from the junior days, they make the call.
Oh, come on, she's just caught up in the moment. Just caught up in the moment of what's going on.
Now from 4 break points down, she's got herself an ad here.
Oh, see that strategy again.
Yep.
The let, give herself a little extra time.
Another let. You know, there's some talk in tennis of all the rules that might change. Eliminating lets is one of the rules that is talked about as possibly changing in the future.
And Hingis able to hold off 4 break points. And she's up 4-1 here in the 4th set. Back with more of the Chase Championships of the Corel WTA Tour in a moment.